Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about Laureate Education Inc. quarterly report. Laureate Education Inc. offers a diverse range of businesses and services that cater to various educational needs. The company provides higher education programs through universities and institutions, undergraduate and graduate degree programs in business, medicine, health sciences, engineering, and information technology campus-based, online and hybrid programs, specialized courses for technical and vocational training, senior high school programs. These services are offered across 3 countries: Mexico, Peru, and the United States. The skyrocketing stock price of Laureate Education Inc. Laureate Education Inc.'s stock price has surged by 71.78% in the past year, reaching an all-time high of $31.75 USD in late October 2025. This impressive growth can be attributed to a series of positive financial reports, optimistic guidance, strategic expansions, and favorable analyst sentiment. The company's strong full-year 2024 and Q4 2024 financial results, reported in February 2025, marked the beginning of this upward trend. Laureate Education announced a 3% increase in revenue, with net income more than doubling compared to the previous year. The company's confidence in its financial health was further demonstrated by the repurchase of approximately $102 million worth of its common stock during 2024. Subsequent quarters saw continued revenue and enrollment growth, with management raising full-year guidance for enrollment, revenue, and adjusted EBITDA on multiple occasions. Strategic initiatives such as expanding digital offerings and opening new campuses in Mexico and Peru also contributed to the company's growth prospects. Positive analyst coverage further bolstered investor confidence, with several firms issuing buy or strong buy ratings due to strong earnings growth and strategic focus on digital learning expansion and geographical expansion. The company's commitment to shareholder returns through share repurchases also played a significant role in its stock price increase. Overall, Laureate Education's consistent pattern of strong underlying business performance, strategic initiatives, and positive analyst coverage have all contributed to the company's skyrocketing stock price over the past year. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline are multifaceted, yet several key factors emerge. Revenue growth is primarily driven by tuition and educational services, student enrollment, higher average total organic enrollment at institutions, net change in foreign currency exchange rates, and organic growth plans for each country. Conversely, revenue decline is attributed to bad debt expense increase, discounts/waivers/scholarships decrease, changes in tuition rates and enrollments, and intra-year academic calendar timing. In terms of regional performance, Mexico experienced a 6.8% revenue growth in the first 3 months, but declined by 0.4% over 9 months, while Peru saw a 10.4% increase in the first 3 months and 5.8% over 9 months. The key drivers for these regions include labor costs and lease/facilities costs. Segment-wise, tuition and educational services witnessed a significant 116% increase, followed by other segments at 15% and gross revenue at 131%. The net income of Laureate Education Inc. experienced a significant decline in the recent period. The company's net income decreased by 44.7%, 60%, and 45% respectively, indicating a substantial drop in profitability. This decline is also reflected in the profit margins, which fell from 23.1% to 8.6%. The main reasons for this decrease are attributed to a combination of factors including a possible decrease in revenue or an increase in expenses, an unrealized foreign currency exchange loss, and an increase in bad debt expense. Additionally, depreciation and amortization increased due to equipment purchases and campus improvements, while share-based compensation expense also rose due to executive retention awards. These changes collectively contributed to the decline in net income and profit margins. The company's financial performance indicates a strong ability to generate cash from its core operations. The operating activities section of the financial statement reveals a positive operating cash flow of $272.8 million. Furthermore, the net change in cash and cash equivalents is also positive at $148.6 million. This suggests that the company is successfully converting its profits into cash, which is a key indicator of financial health. The company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant changes over time. While total liabilities increased from $517 to $997,037 on page 8. Subsequent reports indicate a decrease in debt levels, with net cash and cash equivalents increasing by $104,777, page 9. The company also has outstanding debts of $102.4 million as of September 30, 2025. Interest expenses have fluctuated across different pages, but overall, they have decreased significantly. On page 3, interest expense decreased by $2,374, while on page 15, total interest expenses decreased from -$2,623 to -$469. The company's interest expense has improved by 81%, page 29, indicating a notable decrease in debt level or interest expenses. The financial performance of various segments and regions has been analyzed, revealing both strong and weak performers. Segments that performed well include Mexico, which experienced significant growth in revenue, reaching 120% and 133% on certain pages, with a total revenue of $601.5 million. Peru also showed impressive results, with revenue growth of 116% and 131%, as well as an increase of $30.9 million, representing a 6% rise. On the other hand, some segments struggled. The corporate segment did not report any specific percentage change in performance. Additionally, the other segment accounted for only 13% of total revenue, indicating limited contribution to overall financials. In Peru, adjusted EBITDA decreased by $2.9 million, 1%, highlighting a decline in profitability. These findings provide insight into areas that require improvement and those that are excelling within the organization. Management's outlook on company strategy. The company is committed to benefiting its students and society in the long term. With a growing demand for higher education in Mexico and Peru, driven by demographic and economic factors, management expects to maintain and increase tuition rates and student enrollments. The strategy involves organic growth through new programs, expanded demographics, and increased capacity at existing and new campus locations. Management views the higher education markets in Mexico and Peru as an attractive opportunity due to a significant imbalance between supply and demand for affordable quality education. The company's financial summary reveals that it has engaged in share buybacks, indicating a strategy to return value to shareholders through the purchase of its own shares. Specifically, 521 shares were acquired on March 13, 2025, as part of this initiative. The company's commitment to buying back shares is further underscored by its stock repurchase program, which has allocated up to $177.4 million for this purpose. That concludes the financial summary for Laureate Education Inc. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.